You know, if you're going to be a liar, you have to be a really good one. The subpoena on God only knows what date, those months just blended into one, and it's difficult to, put everything back in order. I went to my local courthouse and I had to use other names for the children that were involved, and they very much know how to twist words and how to ask the same question in multiple different ways. And I guess, as we all say, if you tell the truth, you don't have a lie to remember. And that's the problem with so many things with both of these situations. There might be a lot of armchair detectives and keyboard warriors and so forth, but we all sit back and we can look from the outside in. Do you know what I mean?
This remote outback station.
There's just I can't lose the feeling that there is something not right, and I know I'm not the only one in the country that feels like this.
The Premier says he's proud of the search efforts.
Our thoughts are with Gus and his family.
When Gus initially went missing, this whole area, we said, look, we'll join the search party, we'll contact SES, we'll do this, we'll do that. They specifically said, and the police commissioner specifically said, no, they don't want the public out there. Maybe they saw the mistakes that were made with William. Maybe they saw the mistakes that were made in the 60s with the Beaumonts.
Personnel, SES volunteers, trackers and local property owners.
We all just want to help find this little fella. A really spiteful Summer's Day. They drained the dam of 3.1 million litres of water, thinking his little body could have been dragged under by the weeds and so forth. But still to this day, about 6 weeks later, there's just nothing, and it just does not make sense with either child. And there is a lot wrong with Tony's alibi, purely because there was 3 stories told. And, if you're going to be a liar, you have to be a really good one and remember your lies, which he wasn't. And the different alibis, quote unquote, that are different each time he opened his mouth. And so many people in this country know my feelings towards his ability to be involved in such a thing. Tony and his then family drove through Yunta on the 20th of June 2014 to come to my mother's 70th birthday party. Exactly 12 weeks later, William went missing. Do with that as you will.